You are now tuned in to the Red Spot Podcast. Give me more of that.
What's good? What's good? It's Sunchild Beast. It's the Red Spot Podcast. You know how we do it, man. But before we do, hit that like, that follow, and that subscribe button for me, because that will help me to continue to bring you these videos. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, check this out. I know you heard about the accusations that have been placed upon Boosie. The worst accusations that a man can get, especially somebody who already going through it, somebody who already trying to keep him going to the penitentiary, okay? These are worst accusations you can get, and you already know what they are. Accusations of essay. Now, there's a young lady that's accusing Boosie of essaying her when she was 5 years of age. Now, one would say, why didn't this come out a long time ago? Why didn't anybody hear about that till now? And it's so weird because they waited till the day of his record to drop in order for them to come out and say something like that. That is very disrespectful. Okay, and that seems as though it was done purposely. Now, I could almost guarantee you somebody paid this young lady to do this, because it makes absolutely no sense. And the thing is like, he was devastated by that, because you can tell, because this man has children, all right? And, he honors his children. He's all about his children. And for somebody to come and put that type of allegation on a man, that tears a person down. That really tears a person down. But anyway, I seen the interview where she was talking, well, not the interview, but I seen the video where she was talking about it. And I wish I had the clips right now. Let me see if we can find the clips.
How I was sodomized and by a rapper that goes by the name of Boosie. This took place when I was 5 years old. He dated my mother back around the 2000s. And he was a very violent person, what I can remember. He was very nice to me in the beginning. And it went about him coming around a few times after the fact. And he started to act like a different person. One night, my mother was asleep, and he came in and he started to abuse me then around that time. I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house. And I can remember him sexually assaulting me. And he was on top of me. He was on top of me. And I cried, and I kicked, and I screamed, and I told him to stop. He wouldn't stop. And I can remember him whispering in my ear and that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I can remember me biting him, kicking, screaming for him to get off of me. I was having seizures. I can remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood. He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, and told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself. And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood, to get help.
Saying I told her when she was 5 years old, and gave me the worst accusation a man could have in the world, bro. So I'm assuming defamation of character. I just left the lawyer's office. I need her real name. I got $1,000 to anybody who got her real name. I need her brother's real name, her cousin's real name, her mama real name, her grandpa real name. I'm gonna take everything from this bitch. If you know her kids' names, the schools they go to, I won't post them. I won't. I'm finna show this bitch that I'm not to be with. You know. I mean, this some crazy shit. Somebody probably paid this girl to do this shit, but whoever paid them, you done. I mean, you done. But I'm suing this girl for defamation of character on my name. Anybody, I got money, bro. Anybody got this girl name, I got money. You got what she work at. I'm trying to get this shit filed to her. All you blogs, I'm sending a cease and desist. I'm gonna sue y'all too. But I'm lost for words right now, bro. But you trying to make some money today, give me this information. I need all information on this girl. Everything you can possibly think of. I'm paying for information on this girl. I mean, that's the worst ever. I mean, this fake crying on the internet. Like, this is a damn shame. You know, the lengths people go. But, yeah, if you trying to make you a quick $5,000 a day, I need information on this girl.
Now she's sitting down talking about how this man did this to her at 5. Then she comes out with the tears and the crying and everything. And it just all seems manufactured to me. And honestly, it's just so crazy that it comes out on the day that he's getting ready to drop his album. Okay, so it almost seems as if somebody was trying to sabotage this man and sabotage his sales. That right there is malicious. And I tell you what, for this girl to sit there and say that about this man, if this is not true, she should actually go to prison for that. Defamation of character is not enough. That can destroy Boosie's whole setup. Okay, and people have a lot riding on the setup that he has because he has family that he got to take care of. And for you to do that, you're trying to potentially harm this man's way of making money. That's disrespectful. You should never do that. And you know you should never get in the way of a person's money. So if you're trying to put those type of allegations and those type of charges on an individual because you just want to get some money or because you trying to get a bunch of people to give you some likes and some follows and all that, that's a dumbass reason. You're putting yourself in a bad situation. Now, Boosie has since then offered $5,000 for anybody who has information on this young lady's name, her whereabouts, her family's name, and not for the reasons that people were swearing down that Boosie is going to do. No, it's not for that. It's for him to legally challenge this, for his attorneys to get involved, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing what he's supposed to do, legally handle his business, because everything is not about handling your business the street way. Everybody automatically assumes when you say Boosie that that's gonna come behind, some street shit. Not necessarily. You understand me? He's handling this proper, and I respect him for that. But at the same time, I'm not taking away nothing from that because we don't know if it happened. And if it did happen, you know what I'm saying? I wish that didn't happen. I wish that she's able to heal from it if it did. But other than that, if it didn't, come on now. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, Sunchild Beats, Red Spot Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all check me out 9 p.m. every Sunday night. CST time. Be there. I'm gonna be there. But for right now, salute y'all, and y'all be easy. Yep.
You are now tuned in to the Red Spot Podcast. Give me more of that.